coming to you from an unknown location, at the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, bringing you the unknown. Welcome to another spine-tingling episode of Paranormal 411. Your hosts are David Reagan and Jason Scott, and together, they dive headfirst into the mysteries that lurk just beyond our understanding, featuring notable experts ready to share their insights into the world of the strange and unknown. So pull up a chair, pour a cup of something warm, and prepare to be enthralled. Here at Paranormal 411, we're not just a radio show, we're a community of truth seekers, adventurers of the mind, exploring the boundaries of the known and unknown. We invite you to join us, to share your thoughts, your experiences, your questions. Whether you've had your own encounter with the supernatural or you're simply intrigued by the inexplicable, we want to hear from you. So, don't be shy. Drop a comment and let's unravel the mysteries of the universe together. Buckle up as we journey beyond the veil of the ordinary, into the heart of the extraordinary. This is Paranormal 411, where the inexplicable meets reality and imagination takes flight. Stay tuned and remember, in the world of the paranormal, nothing is as it seems.
All right.
All right. Welcome, everybody,
Welcome
to this new episode of Paranormal 411.
Oh man.
Oh, let me
Saturday.
bring Roger Bob on. We got Roger Bob
in the
in
house.
his house.
Or you could just call him Halloween sickness.
Yes. Halloween sickness is in the
On
house.
YouTube.
Yeah, get down with the sickness. Sir.
That's right.
Get down with
Go
the
check
sickness.
his YouTube channel out. It's kind of funky.
Some funky stuff going on over there.
Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. We got a good show lined up for you. Plus, later on, we're going to be giving away 2 Smoky Mountain Bigfoot conference tickets for the 27th,
Right.
which is next week.
Woo!
Next Saturday, we're
tickets.
going to be
Hey,
there.
Two
Dude,
tickets.
tickets
That's
paradise.
telling you, that's a $60 value.
Oh, yeah.
They're $30 a pop. So 2 tickets. Man.
2 tickets to.
Paradise.
Oh,
Woo.
yeah.
Look at, we've got 1 viewer and already got a heart. 2
2.
viewers.
Hey, there we go. Bringing it in.
All the hearts and everything we could get. We will love them.
Subscribe, like, love, listen,
share.
share.
Remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org, Paranormal 411 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. You can tune in live every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Also on Saturdays, which is tonight from 8 to 10. We're a little late tonight. But if you're in the Metro Atlanta area, you could catch us at WDJY FM. That's 99.1 FM at 10 p.m. For listeners outside the Atlanta area, you could listen to WDJYFM.com, or you could go to paranormal411.org and click the link. We're also on Subspace Radio and all of your major podcast platforms. Remember,
We have a book.
don't miss our new book, East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore, Edition 2. Now, this book is available on Amazon, or you could go to paranormal411.org. And again, you could click the link.
Click the link.
Join us.
Join
Shall
us.
you?
Join us. And if you got anything from that whole spiel, go to paranormal411.org. You can find out just about everything we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
And don't forget the telephone number.
That's right. Hey, and Jason's got it. Nope, he doesn't got it going right
I
now.
will have. I mean, you want to give it out now?
Well, I want everybody to have it ready. You got your pencils ready, everybody? Pens, whatever else. Jason's going to throw this number up at the bottom of the screen here. It is 865-800-3696. I'll say it again. 865-800-3696. It's scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Please, everybody that's in there to like,
Yeah.
share, subscribe. But tonight, Jason's going to be giving away 2 tickets to the Bigfoot Smoky Mountain Conference.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's this Saturday. Or
$60 worth of tickets there, everybody.
on the 27th. Get you 2 free tickets. All you got to do is maybe answer
A question or two.
2 out of 3 trivia questions.
Oh, I like the way you think.
2 out of 3 trivia
like the way you
questions.
think.
When you
Okay.
call in,
We're-
we will announce it when to call in, and the first person that calls in will do the little contest.
So we got the ability to know the first person that calls in too. So.
And we'll give you the 3 questions. See if you can answer them, or 2 out of 3, you win.
Better be up on your conspiracy.
Conspiracy, aliens, it could be anything really.
But remember to call in. We're going to do that after the first break, right?
Yes.
After the first break, everybody be ready to call in if you want some tickets. Go to our comments and see if anybody's commenting. What's up, everybody? Hey. Susan says she sees us there. Yeah, every year they buy the nice tickets where they get to go to the dinner.
They get to eat with the stars.
Yeah.
They also get to eat with Paranormal 411.
Yes, they do. And we get to go eat with them, right?
Yeah.
If everybody that's watching us right now would like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, say, hey, come to the chat room and talk for a little bit. But remember, Jason's got the number and that call-in number at the bottom of the screen scrolling. We're giving away 2 tickets. 2 tickets tonight.
And if you have anything to talk about that you want to just call in before the first break, you can do that and we'll chat with you.
Yep.
Like I said, we got Roger Bob from Halloween Sickness in here.
Man.
He's going to talk with us on the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. And it's going to be a good show tonight, right?
Yes. It's always a good show.
Always
a good show.
Always. Join us.
Join us.
So, Roger Bob, what have you been into?
Work. and doing videos on my channel there.
Slanging produce?
Slanging, bro. No, man. I don't slang, man. I bite the stuff in.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm a receiver.
Oh,
okay.
Really?
I'm a receiver. And then
you're a receiver.
He's a receiver.
Not a.
Oh, he's not a giver. He's a receiver.
I'm not a giver. Man.
We've heard you heard it first here, everybody.
Yes,
That's why women leave me, because I'm a receiver. I'm not a giver.
Some women like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
I need a sugar mama.
So, what's your perspective on alien life?
Yeah.
Well, there has to be something out there besides us.
Yeah.
And it's kind of me and Dave was talking about earlier, is kind of like, why is it that back, years ago, like UFOs used to give off flame, scorched earth, and probably just moved in one direction. Of course, when it moved in one direction, poof, it was gone.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is no scorched earth. There might be crop circles.
Mm-hmm.
And now it could do a 90-degree angle within seconds, which will pop somebody's neck if it was somebody else, some human in there.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean.
Well, it might have inertial dampeners in it.
I'd say you're right.
No, okay, now go on Star Trek.
Stargate.
There you go. Okay.
SG-1.
Yes, the puddle jumpers.
Yeah. That's funny.
So, possibility of extraterrestrial life is forever altered by the sheer scale of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine yourself standing on a beach, gazing out to the endless ocean. That's roughly, I just hate saying that. That's roughly akin to our place within the Milky Way. A swirling expanse containing billions of stars, each with the potential to harbor planetary systems. Oh, now stretch that beach. Stretch it out. Stretch it out.
Like you're having a big stretch. You're about to yawn. Stretch.
Now stretch that beach to encompass not just one ocean, but an infinite number of the oceans, each representing different galaxies.
Akin. Huh?
Akin.
Akin.
Yeah, I don't like that word. The concept of our planet being the sole cradle of life in this cosmic ocean becomes increasingly improbable.
Yep.
So the vastness of the universe is a good piece of evidence. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you use that to say that.
Hey, Michelle Welch, how you doing?
Hey, Michelle Welch, how are you? Hey, Susan. Michelle, how you doing? Michelle Welch, we need to have you back on sometime. I know you have
Yes,
a new
we
book
do.
out. New book. So definitely. But talking about what you was just saying, Jason, when you talk about the grains of sand
Mm-hmm.
and that could represent each and every planetary system and all that stuff. And that's just one beach that we're looking at.
Right.
And there could be an infinite number of those beaches. And to say that there is only us here is not
Yeah.
only unlikely, but very improbable. Would love it. Watching from from the ER. That is no bueno.
No bueno, Michelle.
What's up, Michael? How you doing?
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I hope everything's all right, Michelle. But I think that it is improbable.
Yeah.
100% improbable.
What do you think, Roger Bob?
Improbable. It's because akin, man. It's akin.
Akin, yeah, you're right. Akin.
He's akin to it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you gotta think like, there's billions and billions and billions of chances of something else.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
come on,
Right.
even by mistake, there has to be something there.
Well, and I think a lot of people make the mistake, like you just said, of thinking that all life has to be like it is here on Earth, carbon based, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Who's not to say that it can't be based on some other things?
Right.
We know that their technologies, from what we gather, are based on other things. And we think that they got to those technologies the same way we've got through our technologies, right? From this minuscule and kind of slowly built on it.
Yeah.
Right. But what if they started off in a different place than us? What if they started off already, their beginning, their scientists come up with anti-gravity already, first off, or whatever. So they could be billions of years ahead of us, even if they're only 1 million years ahead of us in time.
Yeah, their wheel was anti-gravity, probably. Let's put it that way.
Right. And they built off technology. Like maybe that's why they come here. They're like, man, these guys use propulsion. They blow stuff out the gas end of something to go forward. Right. This is weird. We don't have that, Michael says, what is our thoughts of quantum physics and other dimensions? Oh man. So I think that how's this? I'll put, Dr. Michio Kaku talks about quantum physics and stuff like that all the time. And we stumbled upon it. We're actually years ahead of where we should be, according to Michio Kaku, on string, as far as like string theory, things like that we really don't understand it, but we get a grasp of it, if that makes sense, of string theory and things like that. But now other dimensions, I mean, our own right here in Oak Ridge is talking about opening wormholes to other dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think other dimensions definitely are. And if you're into any kind of spirituality, Buddhism and a lot of that talks about other dimensions, right?
Yeah.
Like different dimensional planes of existence and stuff. So I truly believe in it.
Yeah. Dimensions, of course.
Jason's all about dimensions.
That's wraps up the whole question of paranormal. Dimensional.
Roger says, sup?
Roger, what's up?
But you know what? This mind-boggling vastness is further amplified by recent studies suggesting that the universe might be infinite. Even if it is not, it's unquestionably enormous. Now, within this cosmic canvas, our sun is a mere speck, a single star amongst countless others. The sheer number of potential homes for life out there is staggering. Many reputable scientists acknowledge this, though some believe any potential alien life is likely too far away for us to ever make contact. However, the possibility alone, the idea that life, perhaps even intelligent life, could exist elsewhere in the universe continues to ignite our curiosity and fuel our search. And I think so.
Yeah.
Michael, I really do think that we will get to where we can see the fourth dimensions or even further. Now,
I think it would have to be a awakening.
right. Well, you'd
have to, I don't know,
ascend.
Yeah.
Well, and you listen to Kaku and stuff, and the fourth dimension they believe is time itself.
Yeah.
So we live in the third dimension, which is bound by time and space.
So
when
the
fourth is time itself. And so to get it into the fifth dimension, you are no longer bound by time itself.
Right.
You're beyond time. So if you wanted to go see anything that ever happened, guess what? You're not bound by time anymore. You could go to any point in a timeline and just jump in.
Right.
Or peek in like
ghosts.
like your shadow people.
Yeah. Well,
Roger.
Let's say, but not dimensions, but assimilation.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe we are living in a computer simulated world. And
right.
then when that world becomes boring, well, we kind of like making another world.
Right.
Oh, the Matrix.
The Matrix.
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
I know I've seen that cat twice.
It was the woman in the red dress.
Yeah, there you go.
So Einstein's theory of relativity throws a hurdle at the concept of interstellar travel. The speed of light, roughly 186,282 miles per second.
Yes.
Is the cosmic speed limit. You can't drive 55. 55. Come
55.
on.
It's California.
At that velocity, though, crossing even our own Milky Way, it would take tens of thousands of years. So why would an alien civilization endure such a lengthy journey just to pay Earth a visit?
They like the Mexican food, man.
I do too.
So, but that's where the possibility of far more technology comes into play.
Well, and this is what I think too. And it wasn't long after this too that Einstein and Rosen came up with the Einstein-Rosen bridge, which is wormhole travel.
Yeah.
But the same thing was thought about the speed of sound. For the longest time, they never thought we could break the sound barrier.
Yeah.
And now we could break it multiple times over. We go 10 times the speed limit, the speed of sound. And so is this just one of those barriers that with our knowing of physics, we just haven't cracked that code yet?
What was it last year? Tom Cruise went 10 G's, 10, 11 G's.
Oh, yeah. And that new movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I haven't watched it.
What? If you've seen the first one, you've seen the second one.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. but there's a possibility again that we ourselves don't know even as much as we think we know. I just don't think that we've even come close
No.
to cracking any of those codes. We think that, for the longest time, we thought we lived in a universe that was set. It was almost set in place, right? And nothing changed.
That
And then-
everything's rotated around the Earth.
right. Yeah. We thought we were the center of our Milky Way, right? We thought everything rotated around us. We found out that was wrong. We found out that, that we don't live on a flat Earth, right? Even though there's still people out there that think we do, but we won't talk about that right now. But I'd say ask William Shatner. He went up in the spaceship in real life, and not just in the Enterprise. But I just think that that we're still babies when it comes to physics and all that stuff. We think we're a lot better off than we are, but we're not, for sure. Oh, my phone or my computer likes throwing up. For some reason, my mail just keeps popping up. You remember the old days? You got mail.
You got mail.
No, I don't want the mail.
At one point, I took all of those AOL CDs,
Yeah.
glued them to my wall to make a
Yeah.
shiny little wall.
Those you went and got at the Walmart counter for free?
Yeah.
Or it's in the mail.
Yeah.
Or how about when you got free dial-up internet through that? What was that?
Net
Net Zero.
Net
Zero.
There you go.
You just had to get the pop-ups, and then you could hack the pop-ups where they didn't come up, because that slowed your computer down because you only had 500 megabytes of hard drive space. Here we are getting off the topic just a little bit, but I think we're not where we could really be saying absolutes on things, even though a lot of times we do. We talk in absolutes.
Yeah.
Now, our sun is a youngster in the stellar scale. Now, it's about 4.6 billion years old. Some stars are estimated to be upwards of 13.8 billion years old. Now, imagine a civilization that developed on a planet orbiting one of these ancient stars. They would have had billions of years of more time to refine their technology. Concepts that seem like science fiction to us, like warp drive, or, where they could bend space-time with wormholes that act like shortcuts through the cosmos. Now, this might be commonplace for them. Perhaps they've cracked the code on interstellar travel, allowing them to traverse the vast distances in a fraction of the time it would take us with our current technology. That's just what we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just think that we're not there yet.
No,
we're not.
When we're able to be the master of space and time, then we'll get somewhere.
Yeah. Well, like Mike was saying, right? Will we ever see the fourth dimension or further? I think we will.
Maybe not in our lifetime.
So Dr. Michio Kaku says that there's 3 levels of civilization.
Mm-hmm.
You have a type 0, a type 1, a type 2, and a type 3.
That's
4 levels. We're a type 0.
Right.
He says we're about 100 years away from being a type 1. About 100 years. So our kids and our grandkids would probably see a type 1 civilization.
Mm-hmm.
A type 1 civilization will be able to use every bit of the sun that hits this earth to power things. They will be able to use the earth itself to power stuff. They will no longer need fossil fuels. They'll be able to change the weather patterns. They'll be able to do all that stuff just like the Jetsons.
They can do that right now.
Right.
We're getting close to it. Well, I actually heard over in Dubai, they're doing that, making it rain.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Cloud seeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every night I go to a club, I make it rain.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, you know, when it comes down to it, though, you know, we are about 100 years away from that type 1 civilization. A type 2 civilization, he says, is like Star Wars. They're a galactic civilization.
Mm.
And
That's when they're going to bring the pyramid in here.
right.
The Galactic Federation.
I think he said that there was a time between those, though, that between the second and the first and the second, there's 1,000 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Now, between the third and the fourth, there's about the same. But the fourth, do we have anybody in here that watches Star Trek? It's like Q.
Yeah.
They really don't need bodies, but if they do, they can manifest them.
Mm.
They can also manifest worlds, planets. They can play with things, do whatever they want to. Time, they live outside of space and time. And those people, he you know, thinks that those people or those beings do exist.
Yeah.
But the thing is he says to go from a type 0 civilization to a type 1 civilization. And this is a theory, of course, just like all of this stuff is. But I think he theorizes that the majority, like 90% or so of type 0 civilizations, destroy themselves before they ever become a type 1.
Well, we're close to that right now.
Well, because type 0 civilizations are always fighting for this or fighting for that, fighting for whatever resources and all the other stuff. And instead of working together, they fight each other, and mutual self-destruction at some point, it usually happens on most other worlds. He said, so the majority of planets that go from the type 0 to the type 1 are rare. Once you hit the type 1, type 2, and type 3 are inevitable. They'll happen. Yeah.
That made you Kaku smart.
He is. That's why he's a physicist. Theoretical physicist. He gets paid to be smart.
Susan says she loves Star Trek.
I do too. Star Trek, Star Wars.
I like them both, but my favorite is Stargate.
Stargate. How did I know you was going to say that? I don't know how.
So the existence of such advanced civilizations, while purely hypothetical at this point,
yes,
opens up a fascinating possibility. They might be actively exploring the universe, seeking out new worlds,
New lives, new civilizations.
To boldly go.
There
No person
has ever gone.
You're right. You're right.
You know, they changed that during the 80s.
If so, it's not inconceivable that Earth might be on their little itinerary. It may be on a cruise.
Right. Yeah. It's like, hey, we're going to go here, but we're going to lock the doors and just watch.
Yeah.
She says she likes Stargate as well. She says she's a nerd.
Yeah. Stargate's my favorite.
Yeah. There was an episode of Star Trek Next Generation where they cloaked themselves into a mountainside to watch a what would you call it? Like just like these people, like, you know, they're just watching them. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, because their prime directive said that they couldn't interfere.
Right.
Do
you think that some of these civilizations might have a prime directive like that?
I think probably. Yeah. The more intelligent ones. Maybe not the barbaric, but, you know.
I think the reptoids don't.
No, they're here already. They're just waiting.
Fava beans. Nice Chianti.
They give us Windows, man. They give us Windows 95.
He who watches the watchers. Yes.
So the vast universe, if it becomes less of a barrier to overcome.
Right.
So
That makes sense.
yeah, there's a few more reasons, possibilities why alien life will exist or should exist or does exist. That's witness accounts.
Yes.
What do you think about that, Roger? You have you been witness to an alien invasion?
Nope.
Except for the guys out in, was it Nevada or whatever, that, they said one that landed in their backyard.
Oh, hi, Michelle. We've got Mr. Roger on. He's a just a friend of ours, and he's on just helping discuss just our topic tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a channel on YouTube called Halloween Sickness.
It's a music channel.
Yeah,
It's-
he has a lot of guys and
yeah,
gals
bands.
and bands on stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm just a comic relief from this, sir. That's all.
Comic relief.
There it is.
But any of the new people that is coming on right now, we are going to be giving away 2 tickets tonight. Tell them, Jason.
2 tickets to the Bigfoot conference on the 27th in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
That's right. That call-in number at the bottom. You call that number, that'll ring our switchboard. And we're going to ask best 2 out of 3. If you get 2 of 3 questions, then you win the tickets. If not, we go to the next caller.
Yeah, that's right. If you're 1 and 1, you'll go for the 3rd question.
Yeah.
You get it or you don't.
That's it. Wah, wah, wah.
$60 value.
It is. Yeah. Each one of those tickets this year are $30 a pop.
If you're in the Gatlinburg area next weekend, you could join us because we'll be there.
And we'll be selling our new books.
Oh, yeah.
Books. They're pretty. It's our hardback copy. It's pretty. So, witness accounts of UFOs often paint a fascinating picture. Even if the objects themselves remain unidentified, while the specific details can vary, intriguing patterns emerge when we look at a wider range of reports. One recurring theme is the black triangular craft. We was talking about that a little bit earlier, weren't we, Roger?
Yeah.
These have been described independently by witnesses from various locations for decades, suggesting a potential consistency in design or function. Now, other frequently reported shapes include saucers, orbs, cylinders, hinting at a variety of craft types or functionalities within the broader category of UFOs. Or like they like to say now is UAP.
Yes, UAP.
Let's change the vernacular.
A lot of witnesses of UFOs, a lot of video of UFOs, but
Yes.
I mean, I don't understand how people can deny it.
Well, even when our Congress and stuff is talking about it now, I don't know how you can deny.
I know, and you still got these. I'm not going to say the name, but you got these people that it can't be. It just cannot be.
Right. Yeah.
But wrong, my friend.
Right. But those are probably still the same people that think that the Earth's only 4,000 years old or 5,000 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't do you no good.
When
We live in a real world here.
Where did the dinosaurs live then?
Yeah. Oh, they were made up.
Oh.
They didn't exist.
Okay.
Just let you know. It's a mass hallucination. Oh.
All right, I'm gone.
That was a ghost.
That was a ghost right there.
Ghost just did it.
We had a picture over here hanging on the wall or sitting here on the table, and it just obliterated.
Decided to not. It didn't want to be there anymore.
So if something happens to me, because I was the
fading
closest.
out.
So beyond the shapes themselves, many witnesses have described the remarkable behavior of these objects. A common theme is complete silence, no engine noise, no nothing. just like a balloon floating through the air.
What's what when Dave was talking about is kind of like years ago, they had like flame coming out of them and they heard a jet or a flame type noise coming from them. There was scorched earth, where like flame
Right.
actually come to the bottom of them. And now as years go by, I guess you can say, and now there's kind of like, there is no sound. There is, just,
Right.
there's floating.
You
And
might hear a
Yeah.
George!
Like the Jetsons.
meet George Jetson.
Boop, 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 boop.
No, I mean, they're not like our things that can fly, jets and stuff, rockets that we have. I mean, their propulsion is totally different.
Yep.
Even in Roswell, that's what happened.
Yep.
I mean, they didn't have a jet engine pushing them. What do you think? Area 51,
Yep.
where they, Will Smith and all them.
But, the thing is,
They've had it since 47.
Yeah.
but the thing is, if
Let's
they're
give it a
so,
cold.
so advanced, how come they do have wrecks? How come
Well,
they do.
this is something that that people who deal with technology and stuff said. Just because they're more advanced doesn't mean nothing. Even as advanced as we are today, and how many billions of dollars our fighter jets are, they still wreck. They still have complications and things, and they wreck. He says, I've heard David Grush talk about this and some of these others that talk about this. And they said, it's absurd to think that anything mechanical will never have anything go wrong with it ever.
Yeah.
It's like driving down the road and saying, I'm never going to get a flat tire. But then you never change tires.
Yeah, and they're probably flying these things in a way different area than what they're used to.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. All these planets ain't the same.
Well, and that's the thing, though, is that technology, no matter how good it is always going to fail.
Yeah.
It's always going to fail. There's no way around it. That's my belief anyway. But I think David Grush is right about it.
Yeah. I do think they have inertial dampeners on them.
Yeah. It makes you not go splat when you make a hard right-hand turn.
I mean, how can they do these 90-degree turns in a split second?
Or just stop. Whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been shown on video.
Well,
military video.
Well, you have again the Nimitz videos and stuff like that, where they said that these craft were spotted by their radar systems going from 80 miles above the earth and stopping 1 foot above the ocean in a second. Actually, less than they don't know exactly how long, because it takes a second for the radar to do its full sweep.
Right.
And it goes from here to there in that time. That's what they could say.
Do you think that there's one space alien that looking at the other one said, "Here, hold my beer, watch it"?
Yeah. I know they're watching.
Yeah.
They've got to be. I mean, they're just playing with us.
Yeah. They know that we couldn't do nothing to them.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, they was even saying with the Tic Tac video that they tried locking onto it so they could get a better read on it, and it done something to their systems to where they couldn't lock onto it. So it means that they have the ability to keep us from locking onto them with weapons or anything.
I've been watching, I'm sure you've been watching it too, Skinwalker Ranch.
Yes.
They actually, everything they try to do, something stops them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's no coincidence.
All these drones, these last couple of drone things have been crazy.
There's something there.
Yeah.
A portal. I don't know.
Well, those one drones that took off, when they read the telemetry or the GPS data on them, when they got 30 feet or 35 feet above the ground, they automatically thought that they were on the other side of the mesa for some reason and crashed, because their GPS is automatically, for some reason, in 1 second, thought they went from here to the other side of the mesa. Yeah. It's interesting.
That's the same place where
Oh, thank you, Randy.
Bigfoot.
where they seen the orbs, go into the mesa, out of the mesa
Yeah.
at the same points.
Then they've got that where it shows the cone over the
Yeah, that is
over the
wild,
mesa.
right?
Yeah.
How can you not believe in extraterrestrials?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're watching. They're playing with those guys out there at Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, they're like, what's this?
They-
They got this drone. Yeah,
We're going to
right.
broadcast this signal and see what they say.
What is it, like 1.6 gigahertz or
Yeah.
something like that? Yeah.
Gigawatts.
Yeah.
Power.
1.1.
Have you
Gigawatts.
noticed though that
Thank you, Michelle.
Randy, or not Randy, but the physicist, what's
Yes.
his name? I know it. I just can't think of it.
I know who you're talking about, though. He's from Georgia.
Yeah. He's gained a little weight this
Oh,
year.
yeah. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
He's lost a little bit of hair, too.
Yeah. I like him.
I like to have him on. He's been on everything. Ancient Aliens. He's been on all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I watched him today on
Did you know that he was part of the UAP task force?
Yeah.
We need to have him on.
If he would come on, yeah, it'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Do you watch Skinwalker Ranch, Roger?
I've seen it once or twice. Then fall asleep.
Man.
Man.
It's getting better. Their stuff that they're doing is getting better.
Yeah, they're coming. I don't know if it'll ever end, but it's going to be one of those like Oak
Oak
Island.
Island, yeah.
Oh, man.
Season 25. We're almost there, guys.
But people keep watching it. People keep watching
Yeah,
it.
I know.
I keep watching it.
I turned
They're
it
going to
in.
find something this
Well,
week.
that's the reason why, they got this guy sitting behind the scenes going like, now you got to make this crash now so we can make it next season.
Right.
Oh, well, back to our topic. Well, we've been on the topic, just got a little crazy with it. It's your turn.
You didn't finish that one, did you?
I don't know.
Because you got to,
we're
unlike
at
our
the,
jets and helicopters, I thought that's where you got to.
Yeah.
Well, I think you did do it, didn't you?
Yeah, we did it all.
Well, when we're going
Just
to win
been talking.
tickets?
After the break.
After the
After a break.
break, we're giving tickets away.
So we got like 10, 12 minutes.
We're at 42, 30.
How hard are the
So-
questions for these people?
I would say
College? Are we talking about college or high
I would say,
school?
well, these are all conspiracy questions. Kind of.
Sort of.
college hard?
Most of them are just,
PhD hard?
I
if
would,
you're into UFOs, you probably could answer them.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They wouldn't be that hard.
Right.
Yeah. You just got to be into the topic for sure. Now, the reoccurring themes in UFO reports don't necessarily prove the existence of extraterrestrial life. However, they do highlight the intriguing consistency in some witness accounts. Now, the repeated descriptions of specific shapes, seemingly physics-defying maneuvers, suggest a level of coherence that can't be easily dismissed. Now, these patterns warrant continued investigation and analysis, as they might hold clues to the true nature of these unidentified flying objects. Or as the new vernacular is UAP.
The UAPs. What do you think, Roger? You like UFOs?
It's not my topic.
He's like, if we were talking about, what is that? Shadow people
Or ghosts.
Or
something like that.
ghosts.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
or playing with Ouija boards.
I
I've got you.
got you.
But it's good to have someone where it's not their wheelhouse. So then that, their answers are more are better grounded.
Genuine.
Yeah. Are you genuine?
I'm genuine.
He's
I
bona-
got papers,
he's-
man. I got papers.
He's bona fide.
I'm bona fide. Certified bona fide.
So the phenomena we know today is UFO
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
sightings stretches far back in human history, demonstrating a persistent curiosity about objects in the sky that defy explanation. The modern era, often linked to the term flying saucer, arguably began in
1947.
with the pilot Kenneth Arnold sighting. However, the human experience with these objects has a much longer lineage.
It has.
Dur-
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
During World War II, Allied pilots reported encountering strange lights or objects.
Foo Fighters.
Yeah, you
The
do
Foo
know
Fighters.
about it.
See?
Yeah.
Look at this. And that's something that's funny too, right? They had these objects that they called the Foo Fighters. They're these round orb things that would
Yeah.
mess up their electronics in these planes and everything else, which they didn't have much, right? It was usually the GPSs or not GPSs, but the
Sonar.
compasses and stuff like that, because they were,
Radar. Yeah. And also, too, well, the reason why they call them Foo Fighters because they were balls of light.
balls of light,
And the word Foo Fighter in French means firefighter.
right?
So it was.
And these things, what's crazy about them though is that the Allies thought it was German technology because they seemed to come out
Right.
and fly with the Allied, and hurt their planes.
And then
some.
both sides thought
It was each other's
it's-
technology.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So they added a new layer to the historical record, suggesting that the phenomena wasn't limited to peacetime. The 19th century witnessed sightings of mysterious airships,
Yes.
large elongated objects that captured the public's imaginations. These early reports, while lacking the detail of modern sightings, demonstrate a long-standing human tendency to be captivated by these unusual aerial phenomena.
UAP.
Was it in the 1950s? There was a group of UFOs flying over the Capitol, and when we shot howitzers and
Well,
flew
they actually
Yes.
for a whole week
a week.
flew over. Project Blue Book was really highly into that particular one.
Mhm.
A lot of people say, well, if they were serious and they were real, why don't they just land on the White House lawn? Well, they flew over the White House for a whole week.
And we shot the heck out of them.
We scrambled jets. We did everything we could. And guess what? It didn't do nothing.
It's kind of like War of the Worlds,
That's right.
And we shot
Yeah.
bombs and things that is bouncing off their
Well,
fields.
you've even got the Battle of LA.
Battle of LA.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Where
And they've got a photo of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They got all these spotlights on this thing, and it's crazy. But there's nothing.
And then
out
later
there.
on, it turned out to be a balloon.
Oh, everything's a balloon.
Right? Isn't that weird how they always do that?
Even the I think it was a town in Texas in the 1800s that
Yes.
had that.
The airship.
Yes,
That was another airship, which was just talking about where it hit the my brain just fell out my butt.
I can't think of the name of the town.
I don't remember the name of the town, but it hit a farm. It hit his
Mr.
Windmill.
Peabody's
Windmill.
farm.
and then it crashed, and then they even took the bodies and buried them.
Yes.
And for a long time, they actually had them in the cemetery,
Uh-huh.
and then they had to move them because people started wanting to go and dig them up and stuff.
Yeah, but they claim that was a hot air balloon
Yeah. Now they say
or a
it's
blimp
a
or
derringer,
something.
or something dirigible, or
But the witnesses said no, it wasn't.
right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Ian saying, "Oh, look at that! We got just a minute." So with this minute we have left,
I got a question for you.
go ahead.
What alien first was seen on Happy Days and got his own show?
Mork.
Yeah.
Mork from Ork.
Mork. Yeah.
Mr. Mork.
Nanu.
Nanu, 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 nanu. This is live long and prosper.
Yeah.
Nanu, nanu.
Yeah.
Funny that they're
Mork-
almost the same.
Mork was like this.
Yeah,
Spock was like that.
this,
Yeah,
yeah.
Spock was like that. Yeah.
Live long and prosper. So Remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org. You can also find us at Paranormal411 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Remember, tune in live every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 8, and on Saturdays from 8 to 10. If you're in the metro Atlanta area, you could watch us on WDJ or listen to us on WDJY FM. That's 99.1 FM. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern time. For listeners outside of Atlanta, you could go to WDJYFM.com, or you could click the link on our webpage at paranormal411.org. And remember, we're also on Subspace Radio and all your major podcast platforms. Do not miss this new book. It's pretty. This is a hardback copy right here. It's called East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore Edition 2. It is available on Amazon, or you can go to paranormal411.org and purchase your copy. It's a beautiful book. And Jason and I are really proud of writing it.
Yeah.
Join us.
Join us.
We're going to take a quick break. Everybody, please don't leave, because we're going to play a game afterwards and try to get some people to call in and win some tickets. Come on, everybody.
Yes, if you're going to be in the
East Tennessee
area,
yeah,
and you would like to go to the Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference, you could play and win 2 free tickets. Be nice.
Yes.
Come spend the day in Gatlinburg.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great conference.
It is. It's awesome. Awesome people. So we'll be back after this quick break.
All right. We will see you in a minute.
What if the world we know is merely a fraction of reality? What if there are forces, entities, and phenomena that exist just beyond our comprehension in the shadows of the unknown? Welcome to Paranormal 411, your gateway to the unexplained and the downright chilling. Imagine, if you will, a quiet, sleepy town tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the city. The locals tell tales of a house atop a hill where strange lights flicker and eerie sounds echo in the dead of night. Some say it's haunted, others claim it's a portal to another realm. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: those who venture there are never quite the same. Or picture this, a clear, starry night in the heart of the desert. Suddenly a blinding flash cuts across the sky, a craft of unknown origin moving at impossible speeds. It hovers, then vanishes, leaving only questions and a sense of awe. Could it be visitors from another world, or perhaps a secret government project? These stories, these encounters with the unknown, are what we love here at Paranormal 411. Our mission? To explore the unexplored, to question the unquestioned, and to shine a light into the darkest corners of the paranormal. We've journeyed through haunted houses and UFO sightings, and into the mysteries of cryptids and psychic phenomena, and pondered the existence of other dimensions. And yet, there is so much more to discover. Paranormal 411 is your guide to the unexplained and the extraordinary. Here we talk about the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of our world, from haunted houses and UFO sightings to cryptids and psychic phenomena. We love to question, to explore, and to understand the unknown. There's a world of mystery out there just waiting to be discovered. So why not join us on this journey into the unknown? Subscribe to our YouTube channel and become a part of the Paranormal 411 community. Together, we can uncover the secrets that the universe holds. Welcome to Paranormal 411. Your journey into the unknown starts here. Join us.
In the heart of Madisonville, Tennessee, lies a pizzeria like no other. Step through the door of Legends and Lore Pizzeria and be transported to a realm where paranormal and cryptid encounters, along with mouth-watering pizza, go hand in hand. Meet Eddie and his crew, who serve up slices of the supernatural along with the best pies in town. With the walls adorned with eerie artifacts, indulge in piping hot slices that melt in your mouth and tease your taste buds. And it's not just the locals who love the incredible pizza. Legends and Lore has been selected as the best pizza joint in all of Monroe County. As lovers of everything pizza and the paranormal, the owners have mastered the art of crafting unforgettable combinations that will leave you wanting more. To stay connected with this mystical eatery, follow Legends and Lore Pizzeria on Facebook, where tales of their latest creations and upcoming specials will be shared. Make sure to browse their custom menu, featuring legendary pizzas like the Chupacabra Ranch and the Exorcist. So, whether you have an appetite for the supernatural or simply seek the best pizza in town, Legends and Lore is the place to be. Come for the unforgettable flavors, stay for the captivating stories, and find yourself in a world where legends and pizza collide.
Get ready to rock with the electrifying sound of Catalyst, a band that's sure to leave you wanting more. With their powerful lyrics and killer riffs, Catalyst is a great sound in the world of rock music. You can listen and find Catalyst on Bandcamp, or go to the link at paranormal411.org and click on their banner.
For all of your paranormal, extraterrestrial, and cryptid needs.
Oh, yeah, we are back.
Woo! Now, everybody, let us know if you're wanting to play a game. Let's play a game.
Shall we play a game?
No. Thermo. Yeah. What is that one?
Thermonuclear something.
Yeah. Annihilation.
games.
Yeah.
Next thing I knew, I woke up chained to a pipe in a dirty room.
With 4 other people I didn't know.
Yeah, we're going to be giving away 2 tickets this hour.
Lost in Paradise. Oh, wait.
So the first person that calls in and answers 2 out of 3 trivia questions will get the tickets.
Call that number that's below. Hey, and if you call, it's okay. You can still hear the show while you're on hold. So it's okay.
And you can even look at my pretty face.
Yep. And you could try to forget mine.
And mine. We got radio faces.
I got radio faces. I've got a made for radio face all day long.
But we love doing video.
That's right. we don't do it to be on the cover of Forbes or anything else. If they did, hopefully it's just
this
the logo.
Is your cue, guys, to call in.
Call in. Don't we have the
And
boop 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 music?
No.
I thought we had something like that.
And do not ask.
Oh, we've got someone calling.
There we go.
Oh, we
Someone's
do.
calling. Yes.
There we go.
Oh, we got a caller, guys.
Yes, we do.
We
Someone's
have a
calling.
caller.
They're going through the screening process right now. It's a caller. We've got a caller. Hey.
Who is it?
Oh man. It is. Where is you ready to take it?
I'm ready, but let's
It's
just the first
Roger.
name.
Roger.
Roger.
Yep.
Roger sitting over here.
Hey, good luck, Roger. You know you got it, man. You got it.
Here
All
we go.
right.
Here we go. Hello. Uh-oh. Hold on. We got something going on. Yeah.
Give me,
Man, how
You
did
got the
this?
Bluetooth going?
How did this work?
hey, give me your phone. I had to put it to my mic.
No.
Yeah, hold on a minute. We'll get you
hold
on here.
Hold on a second, Raj. We for some reason the my Bluetooth didn't connect us. Now say something.
All right, I'm here.
Aha.
All right.
Yes, we can hear you.
We have a caller.
How you doing?
Awesome. I'm doing
great.
amazing.
That's good.
So you wanting to go to the Bigfoot conference?
I do.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
All you gotta do is answer 2 out of 3 trivia questions.
Now these are
Oh,
from a game that I have called Conspiracy Theory. Are
nice.
you are you decent with conspiracies?
Some of them, yeah.
Oh, awesome. See, this is going to be awesome. So he's going to read the question and then he's going to give you the A, B, C, or D answers. And then you're going to tell us which one it is. So you ready?
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Roger, here we go. The first question is, what do conspirators say is contained in the hieroglyphs from Abydos, a temple in Egypt that proves ancient aliens visited? A picture of a gray alien. B, images that look like helicopters. C, a map to an alien home star system. Or D, a message that translates to ET phone home.
Oh, I believe it is actually B.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Awesome.
All right, you
Got
got
the first one.
Got the first one. Let's go with
Woohoo.
one more. We may have our only caller here tonight.
Yeah.
Let me.
Hey, we Rogers are okay. you
Yeah.
know.
All right. Next question. I'm just pulling blindly. Oh, this is a random question.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Most people think the moon is a big round rock, but conspirators claim that it is actually what?
It is
A, the egg of a space spider.
Okay, yeah.
B, the future Earth pulled through a wormhole. Now that sounds plausible.
Maybe.
C, a hologram hiding an unknown object.
Ah.
Or D, a thin flat disc only a few meters thick. This is
yeah, this was a tough one.
It is, but if you miss it, you got another chance.
Yeah, I thought I knew what this one was. All right. What was A again?
A was the egg of a space spider. B,
Yeah, that's not correct.
Right.
okay. B was the future Earth pulled through a wormhole. C was a hologram hiding an unknown object. D, a thin flat disc only a few meters thick.
I think it's B.
B. Oh man.
It was C.
It's C, a hologram hiding an unknown object.
I was kind of torn on that one.
Yeah,
A little bit.
that one was
You got-
hard, actually.
Yeah, it was.
That was hard.
You got one more here.
Some people say
Yeah.
that the moon is hollow. It's made of metal. You can pound
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what.
A hollow.
Yeah, exactly what I was. It's a hollow moon.
Yeah.
You know, because it is hollow because they actually did. They took the Apollo 14, they crashed it back in, and it was ringing like a bell.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I would have.
Yeah.
That's what I would have thought too. But
Yeah.
that wasn't even on the answer.
It wasn't. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
It
ain't
was crazy.
Okay. One more here. Ooh.
1995. That's
42, isn't that the answer?
42. Yeah, right. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the huge ancient pictures etched into the Peruvian desert that were
Peruvian?
were made for aliens to see during flight? Now, you got to know this. Do I need to read all these?
Yeah, read them.
Okay. A, the stick man of Booba Booba Doo.
Oh, jeez.
B, the Nazca lines.
Ask lines.
C, the Tawanaku rings.
What the?
Or D, Stonehenge.
What's next?
Yeah, we're going with B on that one.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
You win.
We got a winner.
We got a winner.
We got the winner of the tickets to the Bigfoot conference.
Yes.
So
amazing. Thank you, guys.
That's awesome.
I will need to get your well, it's next week. Do I think we can send it to them then, or surely it'll get there?
What?
The tickets. Or they can just we can meet them.
Can't you email them to them too?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can email them to you.
Yeah. Yeah. If you'd send us your email.
Email at info at
paranormal 411, and then we could email you the 2 tickets.
Yes.
And then you could print them off or whatever. You could even show them just on your phone when you get there. Ooh,
Roger,
that's awesome.
We thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love it.
Thank you.
All right.
Wow. That's amazing. So anybody who's wondering, Roger, this is your Michelle's husband, right?
That is correct.
Yes.
So you
Awesome.
guys both going to come?
Yeah.
Are y'all going to come next week? Next Saturday?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that'll be cool.
We're going to be there set up.
We'll talk her into it.
Yes.
Yes.
That'll be fun. We're there every year. This is our 5th year going to be there. So yeah, it's
always a good
We talked about doing it. I think it was a couple of years ago we talked about going.
Yeah. It's a good
because
thing.
I'm originally from Nashville but lived in Knoxville, so I run around up there all the time.
Man, you're just right down the road from where we live.
We're akin then.
Yeah, we're kin.
We're right there, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Roger.
Yeah, thanks.
We hope to see you guys.
Just send me an email
Yeah,
through the
thank
info
you,
at paranormal411.org and we'll get you the tickets. And then we'll see you Saturday.
Sounds great.
All right, man.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Amazing.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Wow. Ain't that fun, guys?
That was amazing. That was cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's do some more.
You know what's cool is that it's been a while since we've opened up phone lines.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It has.
And Michelle, did you just find out you're going to the Bigfoot conference next Saturday?
Woo, woo. She's sitting there going, I'd rather go to Vegas.
Well, they just live in Dallas, so really they're maybe 9 hours away from us, so 11 hours or so away from there. So
if they fly, they'd just be about 2.5, 3.
If they flew from Dallas to Knoxville, then yeah, it wouldn't be nothing then. But he's from here, so he'll probably come to visit family and friends and stuff.
That's cool. Fun. This is fun. I really love doing this show.
Yeah.
But we were going to talk about some more alien stuff.
Woo!
Whoops.
So we were talking about written accounts. It goes way beyond written accounts.
Yes,
it does. Some of the researchers point to ancient cave paintings,
right,
as depicting encounters with extraterrestrial beings or their craft. While interpretations of these paintings are open to debate, They do suggest that humanity's fascination with unexplained objects in the sky may have roots that stretch back a millennia. These historical threads woven together paint a picture of a long-standing human interest in the unexplained, a curiosity that continues to fuel for the search for the answers of UFOs.
Right.
Now, you've seen the cave markings,
Mm-hmm.
and I forget where it was at, but somewhere over Arizona, Utah, somewhere. Maybe on Skinwalker Ranch where they had that one with the portal.
Yeah, where it has
symbol.
the symbol of the portal
Mhm.
and all of that.
And then there's one I know of that looks just like an alien.
Right.
But I can't tell you where it's at, or I just know I've seen it.
I know they've supposedly pulled a bunch of artifacts out of Mexico and places in Mexico and stuff that have supposed aliens and stuff on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much I really believe that they're real or if they're made.
Well, you
but
know,
have you seen that guy Scott Walter and that show that he has?
Wasn't he researching the Olmecs?
The Olmecs, yeah.
Olmecs, and they pulled out that one alien figure.
Right.
The guys had, but they found out they were fake.
Right. And then another friend of his brought him some stuff that he was on a dig and he supposedly pulled up, and he had taken some pieces of the sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a man-made whatever it was in there, and took it in and took it from 2 or 3 different places and on this thing and had them tested, and it all tested for like a couple thousand years old or something like that.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy that that things like that are being found.
Yeah, and even the Nazca lines we're talking about, why would they put them there?
How would they put them on?
Yeah, I mean,
well, it's weird, right? Because
you would have to be hundreds of feet up just to say, okay,
yeah, that's
you're
this
on a straight line,
Mm-hmm. Or the depictions of whales and the depictions of people or the monkey and the big.
They would have to be mathematically advanced to do it from the ground.
Definitely know what the heck they're doing.
And if you was on the ground, you'd be doing it blind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't say like I'm going 50 foot that way and then 60 foot up this way.
Well, and then again, like y'all are both saying, both of those say that you have to have a written language, and mathematics to be able to do those things precisely without being able to see them from draw. You could sit here and from our perspective, draw something on a piece of paper and know what it is. But when you're doing it where you can't see the actual larger picture, you have to have mathematics. You have to have a written language. You have to be able to design whatever it is that you're doing. You can't just say.
And then again, when you are, let's say somebody did have a balloon and they lift themselves up. They had to communicate with a person on the ground.
Right.
Say like, 50 foot that way, 60 foot this way, blah, blah, blah,
Some of those lines are so straight.
Yeah.
Well, what about the fact of where whole tops of those mountains have been leveled off?
I was going to mention that.
And no rubble has ever been found.
Right.
Yeah.
No rubble at all.
Yeah.
And it looks like something just cut it off.
Yeah.
And they were mining for gold, probably like the Ancient Aliens suggests.
Right.
I sound like that guy on Ancient Aliens, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh man.
It's not aliens.
No, I mean the narrator that goes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ancient aliens propose or suggest that blah, 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 blah.
What if? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But there's also some tracks there, some holes that look like tracks of a machine, but they're just holes dug.
Yeah, they're uniform.
Yeah.
There's so many wide, and then they go on for so long.
They said that was whales. That's where they put their water. Of course, you got to think They're out in the desert.
Ain't no way they got that many whales.
Hey,
I went for miles.
yeah.
Miles.
So probably it was aliens.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Yeah.
It was bears, man.
That's it.
Berenstein bears.
That's it. Yes. That's awesome. Now, if anyone wants to call in and just talk to us about UFOs and aliens and what they think about them, they could call the same number.
I tell you what, Jason, give them another question. Let them call in and see if they can answer it.
We can play the game again. I mean,
We can play it. We don't have any more tickets to give away.
We do have a shirt or something, maybe. We can give away a Paranormal 411 t-shirt. If anybody else wants to call in and play the game.
Hey,
Just don't lose your shirt.
Yeah.
Trust me, people would pay me to put it back on.
Me too, David. Me too.
We don't want to see none of that.
Hey, I tell you guys, I did go camping this past week in my new camper that I tore the crap up because I'm a first time camper. I did get the sewage dump though.
Hey, high five.
With the little extra stuff on my hands, but
hey, that's what they make soap for.
You know what he did? He just loosened it up, started driving down the road. It just snapped down.
No, he did like what was that, the Christmas Vacation movies where he just dumped it into the sewer.
Full.
Yeah.
Do you remember
started glowing?
do you remember the movie RV with
Robin Williams?
Oh man, I kept thinking about that all week. But had a little trouble with the awning. It came a bad storm.
And he didn't put the awning up.
Put the awning up and it kind of ripped it off. I'm like, that's gonna cost. So I've got to get the awning fixed and we're going to try it again. I was sick too the first 2 days we were there.
Yeah, he was sick, running 101 fever and stuff. And
my wife having to do all the work. Now she's down.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're having a rough time.
That's why she didn't come over tonight then, huh?
Yeah, she don't feel good.
I can understand.
I kept saying, I'm selling this thing. I ain't doing it again. Then,
I know you told me like a ton of times, like I'm done.
Then the next day I'd be, oh, it's all right. We'll do it again. And something happens. I'm selling there.
It's kind of like buying a boat. Yeah. Your best days are the day you bought it and the day you sold it.
Let me tell you this story. This is off the subject, but as long as we're just talking, I bought a boat a few years back. First time I took it out. First time I'd ever owned a boat. First time I take it out, I'm backing it up and I'd already unhooked the rope and everything, was just started to go back and that thing slid right off the back of a trailer, onto the concrete.
Oh,
so all these fishermen were over there laughing. It was a full boat, dog. All these people over there laughing at me.
You didn't click it and
no.
So you just put it on there and decided.
We just unhooked it and let her roll. When I hit that brake, when I was backing down, it just slid right off.
Oh my God! You're not supposed to do that till you get in the water.
Now I know that. Now you're supposed to, and now I know that you're supposed to pull the awning in a windstorm.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you told me that because I didn't even know that one. So I mean,
but we didn't have no Bigfoot. So we did have a couple of coyotes.
Did you?
On the beach?
Yeah.
But it was a good time we spent, and I was okay. And we're going to try it again.
So next time when you went up to Indian Boundary, are you thinking about going up that way?
No.
No.
Indian Boundary is not my type of camp.
Why?
There's no sewage hookup.
Oh, it's off grid type stuff.
Well, they have electricity and some places have water, but I'm not ready for that.
Gotcha.
I'm ready for boat rentals and jet ski rentals. And
so like Florida.
No, actually Yarberry Campground.
Jason is a credit card captain, man.
Oh man.
That's
guys
funny.
Are crazy. Okay, we'll get back to the topic. Sorry.
All right. Now, the stereotype of UFO witnesses as fringe characters on the lookout for fame is a persistent one. However, a closer look reveals a surprising range of individuals who have reported seeing unidentified flying objects. Law enforcement officers, trained to be observant and detail-oriented, are a prime example. Now, these professionals have a duty to report unusual occurrences, and UFO sightings are no exception. Now, their accounts lend a layer of credibility to the phenomena.
Phenomenal.
Phenomena.
As their training equips them to distinguish between ordinary objects and something truly out of the ordinary. And I go even further though when you start talking about pilots that see it.
Yeah.
That's where I really, because those are real trained observers, and not only real trained,
Right.
they're of other flying objects around them, right? They know their space around them, and they've seen tons of other, airplanes and things. So, and they know exactly the physics that makes them move.
Mm-hmm.
And yet when these things start doing these crazy stuff around them and how their instruments start acting weird, I think that, along with the police officers, but I think that,
They're
other
credible
pilots,
witnesses.
yeah, other pilots, I think are really credible.
And people think they're crazy. Like a lot of people think Grush is crazy.
Yeah. Well, they did a disinformation campaign on him. The DOD did and stuff. They tried to make people think he was crazy, that he was going to, crazy in the head and going to try to hurt himself at one point and all this other stuff. Had PTSD,
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I think it's insane.
Yeah. Roger, what do you think about that? The congressional hearings and stuff they had with it. Did you watch any of
I
it?
didn't watch it. No.
No.
Nope.
What was you doing? Working it,
I was working.
Yeah.
slanging produce.
I was slanging.
Ooh, hey, we got someone calling in.
For the shirt,
There it is.
for the T-shirt.
It's Susan.
Susan wants a new shirt.
Susan's calling in. Hey, Susan.
Susan wants to play the game, huh?
Hey guys.
How you
What's
doing?
up, Susan?
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm sitting here waiting on Aiden to get home. I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Are you wanting to do a trivia question for a shirt?
No, I just called to say hi.
Oh,
Oh, you got to play the game. You need a new shirt.
Well, I'll play the game, but sure, I don't mind answering some conspiracy questions, whether I know the answer or not. Eddie's more of the
Watch her be so
conspiracy
simple
theorist
for her.
person.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have a paranormal 411 shirt. I've told Eddie to get me one, but
Which one don't you have? Do you not have one of the new ones, the ones that actually say Paranormal 411, or have the big thing on the front of them? Or are you talking about the ones with the alien holding the Bigfoot's hand?
I don't have one at all.
You don't have one of either one of them?
Wow.
What?
No.
Look at you guys. You mean to her.
I know it.
I can't believe we did that.
I know,
Hold on
right?
1 second. I'm having to reconnect because it wasn't. Hey, Susan.
Yeah.
For
Can you hear me?
some reason, it's only on the
mono.
It's only on the outside, and it doesn't do that. It's usually in stereo. So anyway, we could have you
Can you
just
hear
in
me
mind.
now?
Yeah, we could hear you. So he's got some questions for you just for
Okay.
funsies.
All right.
I'm not answering questions just for fun.
All
For
right.
funsies
Are
and for a
you-
shirt.
And for a shirt.
So you can finally get you a shirt.
I know. I've been after Andy forever.
I can't believe he hasn't got you a shirt. I can't believe you haven't asked me and I haven't got you a shirt, or Jason.
right.
Well,
Okay.
I've always asked Eddie because he sees you guys more than I do.
Gotcha. I think
Now-
he forgets.
Yeah.
Part-timers is a real thing.
Yeah.
I get it all the time. Makes it more than part-timers, doesn't it?
So I got 3 questions here I'm going to ask you.
Uh-oh.
And the
Okay.
first question is a random, could be any category.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Here we go. Which member
Okay.
of the Beatles supposedly died in 1966 and was replaced by a double? Was it A, John
Oh,
Lennon?
Lord.
Was it A, John Lennon? B, Paul McCartney? C, George Harrison? Or D, Ringo Starr?
I would say John Lennon.
Oh man,
It was Paul.
it is Paul McCartney.
Probably not right.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
They even wrote a song.
Yep, Paul is dead. Paul is dead.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
backward mask it, it says Paul is dead.
Oh, wow.
And it
Yep.
says I
That is
buried
crazy. I
Paul.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
I
a
did
big
not know that.
conspiracy about that they said he had passed away and they replaced him with a double.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they even talked about a bunch of symbolism on the front of their some of their albums and things like that showed where, it wasn't the real Paul and everything, and backward mask a couple of their things, and one of them
Even
said,
on the album,
Paul is dead.
where they're walking across the street with Abbey Lane, whatever. He's the only one that's barefoot.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
I believe that's what.
Oh, wow.
next question.
That's interesting.
This is about aliens. So
Smork.
Okay.
42.
Experiencing missing time, hearing buzzing sounds, and having unexplained nosebleeds are all symptoms of what?
Uh-oh.
Could it be A, listening to NPR? Or B, drinking fluoridated water?
That's definitely for dumbing down.
Yeah.
C, being abducted by aliens? Or D, trying to reason with the TSA?
I'd definitely cause an aneurysm.
Oh, Lord, man. That could be. Yeah, that could be any of them, but I think we'll go with alien abduction.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding. Perfect. You're 1 for 1. You got one more question. If you
Why
get this,
wouldn't one of them that your butt hurts too?
now there's a lot of that going around. This one is from myths. It's a category of myths.
Ooh, okay.
What creature terrorized the people of New Delhi in 2001? A Wendigo. B, Shiva. C, Ugla Baba. Or D, the Monkey Man. Did I say that? D, the Monkey Man?
D.
Yeah. Which one?
D.
I want to say it's B, Shiva, because New Delhi is like.
D. I would say D. Just say
It is
D.
the Monkey Man?
Just say D.
Oh,
Just say
she
got
said
it.
the Monkey
Woo,
Man.
ding, ding,
All
ding,
right.
ding. She
Ding,
won.
ding, ding. You win. It was-
Hey, go win a bag of Jason. Go win a bag of Jason. Tore it all out.
Jason got by the Winnebago.
Did I say Winnebago or Wendigo?
Wendigo.
The correct answer is D.
It's the Wendigo,
Yes.
the Monkey Man.
Yep, the Monkey Man.
Win a bag of.
Huh.
So
You won a shirt.
you want a T-shirt? We will be getting that to you. We know where you live.
Just bring it to,
Michelle got two.
no,
The
just
first
bring it
two.
to the conference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we can.
We'll have a
we'll
million
them
at
at
the conference. Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
have them at the conference.
Yeah, bring it to the conference because I'm going to bring my book so you guys can autograph it for me.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, the book. I need to send Sherry Perry a book. I forgot it. I need to.
And we want to say thank you for going on there and writing us a good review.
Oh yeah, reviews help a lot.
I've been telling everybody about it. It's a great book. It's very interesting. I like them both, the first and the second.
It kind of just gives you a little bit of, what's going on around here.
Right. Yeah, some people wouldn't know about.
Yes. Now the next one that we're starting
there's
on.
a lot of history.
Yeah, there is. Our next one's going to be an eyebrow razor.
It's going to come with its own box of crayons.
Yeah, it's called is Bigfoot real or woo? So that's just the working title. So far.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we're going to be writing about the flesh and blooders versus the woo camps, and telling positives and negatives on both.
Right, I think it's a flesh and blood animal.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie is more kind of into the dimensional. Thinks that it's Eddie thinks it's like from another dimension.
Yep. I think it could
be. We get into debates about that.
I think it could be. Because it's dimensional doesn't mean when it decides to show itself, it doesn't leave footprints and DNA.
Just because it's dimensional doesn't mean it don't bleed.
Right. You can't kill it and have a body.
Just watch Stranger Things.
We oh yeah.
He's a balloon.
Well,
Whenever he wants, he's up
there. Thank you for calling in, Susan.
Thank you, Susan, for calling.
I think you should do that. I think you should do that on your show, like at least once a week. Have the call in.
Yeah.
Because, people can call in too, and share their stories or their experiences.
Yes, we would love to do that.
Yeah, we actually are going to be going live on 99.1 at some point, and we're going to have our phone lines open to do that.
Yes. Yeah. So
cool.
They're wanting us to do a live through the radio station, and so we're going to start working that out in the next couple weeks to where we can do a live show through them. Yeah. We're going to open up the phone lines.
That's great. You guys are going places.
We're going to be the next coast to coast.
Boy, that's a lofty goal, but hey, I'm there. I'm there. I'm all right with it.
Coast to coast was great.
Yes.
Watch out, Joe Reagan.
I think you guys are on your way.
Yeah, Rogan.
Coming to you from the high mountains in East Tennessee. All right, thank you.
All right, guys. I'll let you go so you can finish up your show. Great show, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
Bye.
All right, bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Look at that.
What was we talking about? Aliens?
Yes. We left off right here.
Right here?
Right there.
Right there.
So military personnel, another group known for their focus and discipline, have also reported UFO sightings. Given their role in national security and their access to advanced technology, their observations carry significant weight to most people. Some people just lock them up. These sightings suggest that UFOs are not simply figments of your imagination, but phenomena that have been encountered by individuals.
Phenomena.
Phenomena. Not carried by individuals entrusted with the nation's defense. Perhaps the most intriguing are the reports from astronauts on their deathbed. You've heard the confessions,
right?
Highly trained observers who have spent time in space have seen these things,
Yes.
and they talk about it, but we still don't believe them.
Yep.
Their firsthand accounts add another layer to the credibility to the conversation about UFOs, suggesting these objects are capable of operating even in the harsh environment of space.
Yeah. I don't think there's an environment that they can't go through.
Yeah. I think
It's
earthquake.
It's an earthquake in the middle of Tennessee.
Man, the time warp.
We're watching it on YouTube too, and it looked pretty good. Thank you for that performance.
Woo. We should get an Oscar.
That's the only why you guys do one show a night. Ain't it?
Yeah. That's it. Can only do one a night.
Roger keeps knocking the camera, and we're having 5.7 on the Richter Back to the UFO phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Every time you say that, phenomenon. Phenomenon.
You know, there's probably some people out there that don't even know what we're doing. They're
Probably
going,
not. You need to watch some Sesame Street, dang it. if you don't know what that is, then maybe we have dated ourselves, but watch Sesame Street because you are lacking.
pull up a clip, Barry Jackson.
Phenomena. Now, the range of individuals who know, because if he does that, they'll put us to shame on the way they can sing, and we'll sound even worse than we already do.
I think we're doing pretty good.
Do you think so? Okay.
It's always a fun show with Roger.
Yes,
it is.
The range of individuals who have reported UFO sightings dismantles the misconception that only the eccentric or unreliable make such claims. You have people like police officers, soldiers, even astronauts that see all these credible things and that are very credible witnesses and who have encountered unexplained objects in the sky. Now, their reports deserve serious consideration as we continue to investigate the nature of UFOs.
Oh. So
there's a thing on the wing.
Something
on the wing.
Okay, Captain Kirk. William Shatner.
So the quest for evidence. The quest for evidence goes beyond grainy photographs, shaky videos.
Kind of like what Roger's doing. Oh, there he goes. Whoa!
They're compelling cases where more tangible proof has emerged. You know, one example comes from a supposed 1981 UFO landing site. It was in France. Researchers examined the area and found changes in the leaves of nearby plants, consistent with exposure to microwave radiation.
It's funny because the same thing is found in crop circles.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So this is physical evidence, and it's linked to UFO sightings. And it suggests that the presence of a craft that's capable of emitting a significant amount of energy.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another case.
Now, this one involves a close encounter of the more unsettling kind. In 1980, Betty Cash and Vicki Landrum reported witnessing a diamond-shaped UFO. Following the encounter, they experienced a range of documented symptoms by medical professionals, included swelling, redness, and nausea. These symptoms mirrored radiation sickness, leading credence to their story and suggesting that a potential connection between the UFO and the women's physical ailments.
Now that was a story. I mean, that's a story you can get into. I mean, they were in a car, and this craft come up above the car. The car got so hot that the dash and stuff started melting.
Right.
Mm.
And also too, the one of them had a grandchild in there too. I mean, a young boy, and even he got radiation sickness. Well, supposedly radiation sickness, and I forget which one it was. Stepped outside the car, and she got burnt.
Right.
I mean,
Got the redness and
yeah, I
swelling.
mean, swelling. I mean, this was like
Yeah.
she was burnt. You know, with somebody just torched her.
Yeah.
Right.
You also got that incident in Hopkinsville where the kids, you know, where the craft had crashed, landed there and tore some trees down, and then the kids went and was looking at it and stuff. And when they come back, they were almost blinded, and they had red burns on their face and things like that from radiation.
Now, that's one thing that I wonder. So, what do you guys think about this? You have all these people around everywhere that talk about they're here to help us. They're here to keep from global warming from happening and all these other things, right? You have all these people who say these things. So if that's true, do they not know that their technology, when they're flying above a car, doesn't try to kill everybody that's in that dang car? You would think that they do, right? Like, do you think that these things sit on like a landing pad or something, and they've got signs in their language around it saying "Do not be here" when we take off? Well, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
There is an explanation for that.
Yeah.
Physics in this world.
Well,
but you don't think that they wouldn't be aware of that?
You can say it's like us testing out a nuclear bomb, like on a Bikini Island. I mean,
Why'd you have to say Bikini Island?
Bikini Island. That's where SpongeBob lives. But
Susan says she's afraid it's more like Independence Day.
Yeah, and like we drop a bomb there, we didn't care about the fish. We didn't care about what was on the island. As a matter of fact, when we moved the inhabitants of that island to the next island over, we didn't care if they got burned or like from wind carrying the radiation over or anything like that. I mean, maybe it is. Well, hey, we don't care. We're just there to.
Well, we as people. And this is another thing, right? So we tend to put everything in the way that we understand it. And that's feelings. We project feelings. We project the way that our society works onto other beings and other things. And with that being said, to them, we may be test tube babies as far as they care.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, right? We're an ant hill that some kid sitting there with a magnifying glass burning ants. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's no big deal. And so, when you start taking away the fact that we want to impose ourselves on these beings, that, we are so morally superior to every other being on this planet, that these beings would be a lot like us.
Yeah.
Maybe they would be like us if we were the lab animals in a testing facility.
Yeah.
Maybe. Say it, Jason. Say it. I know you want to say it. Maybe.
Phenomenon.
No.
No, I figured you'd say ancient alien theorists say yes.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say something about ancient alien theory. I do. It's sort of like these beings have been here before. They supposedly taught us this, that, and the other thing, and they're here checking on us.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they really don't care about us. They're just watching us like you.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing what we're a lab.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're like cattle.
Yeah. a commodity.
Things that make you go, So back to the phenomena.
Do, 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 do.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do, 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 do.
Radar is a technology designed to detect airborne objects.
No, he wasn't. He was a guy off of MASH.
Oh,
Yeah, he was.
Corporal Radar.
Yep.
It's also captured UFOs. A notable instance occurred in 1986 when a Japan Airlines flight encountered an unidentified object on radar. The object maneuvered in ways that defied explanation, like they always do. Fueled the debate about the nature of UFOs. While these cases don't definitively prove the existence of extraterrestrial life, they do offer the physical evidence and documented experiences to warrant further investigations.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, again, we go back to the fact that I think some of the best evidence that we get comes from these kind of people that fly these airplanes and these radar people that look at this stuff every day, and they know what terrestrial stuff looks like. Then all of a sudden this stuff that comes in that's doing 2,000 miles a second comes through, and it's like and then gone. It's like that ain't normal.
When you can
And you can't
maneuver,
say it's a glitch in the matrix.
when you can maneuver like a ping pong, or not a ping pong ball, but a pinball machine,
Yeah.
something ain't right.
You get that double score.
That's right. Woohoo! I got the second ball. Multi-ball enacted. Ding, ding, ding. That's what it's split in two, and then you start seeing two of them. Maybe this is just a giant pinball machine.
It's an orb.
That's it. Speaking of that, Susan sent us some good videos. Was it last week of the UFO again that they saw? They were on a few weeks back, and she sent us another video of the UFO that she saw. That's amazing.
It is.
It's amazing that what she sees there. And they hear Bigfoot, and she doesn't believe that they may be interdimensional because she sees the Bigfoot
UFO.
and the Bigfoots.
She's got her own skinwalker ranch.
Things that make you go, She says they say that thing at least 3 times a month.
I'd have me a high-powered camera out there just sitting on a tripod.
He's got that freaking what is that? That camera of his that's a FLIR.
Yeah.
And it'll zoom in like 200 times or something. Eddie needs to be like,
Yeah, remember to put it on a tripod so it won't be shaky.
yeah, no shaky cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, the very definition of a UFO or unidentified flying object underlines the reality that numerous objects have been spotted in the sky that defy explanation with our current knowledge. Now, these sightings, while not necessarily proof of alien spaceships, do highlight the existence of something we don't fully understand. The possibilities are intriguing, to say the least. Now, perhaps these UFOs are top secret military craft being developed by governments here on Earth. The technology behind them might be so advanced that it appears otherworldly to untrained observers. What do you think about that? Do you think that that is a possibility?
I do.
There's a
I
possibility.
mean, the Germans, even with the Die Glock thing, I mean, it supposedly showed up when? And over somewhere up north, it crashed. And
We was talking about that earlier. The Nazi Bell.
yeah,
Where it crashed and they found the bell-shaped object up somewhere in
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
yeah. I mean, it could be. You never know. Some of them could be.
Do you think that if it is, it's something that has been backwards engineered?
I do believe they backward engineered it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's a theory that aliens have given us or give us the technology.
I believe.
I mean, the theory is, it was a conspiracy theory, is that, if we keep secret that they're being here,
right, and allow them to take people.
right, allow them to take people,
Mhm.
that they'll give us technology.
Right.
Not the livestock. Yeah, come on, George.
So I think that this was a theory that was going to write a book on. I just haven't figured out how to go about it yet because it's going to be very, very hard and very technical book. I don't know how many people might even read the damn thing, to be honest with you.
Put pictures in, Dave.
Right. If I make it a pop-up book, it
There
might be
you go.
better.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
Make it a children's pop-up book.
that's it. Yeah.
Part pop up and part coloring.
There you go. With a couple, mazes in the
Dot to
middle
dot,
of it.
yeah.
But it went along those lines that the future is seeding the past.
Yes, I remember that.
And it goes along those lines where they seed things to the past to help them progress along at a quicker pace than what they normally would have been. And then once you get to a certain spot where these people realize what it is to a certain amount, they get their technology to a certain degree where you could see them new stuff to where now they're at another level to where they can learn what that stuff is. Right. And then so on and so forth to where in their future or our future, whichever.
This was the book that we were going to do about the we are the aliens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we are seeding the future or seeding the past
It's us
to
in the
make
future.
the future. So we'll say a hypothetical. Say 5,000 years from now, whatever, right? Where something comes up that we don't quite have the technology to combat or to fight or to survive it, maybe as a human race. But we've created time travel, right? So what if we need to get at this time our technology needs to advance by another 1,000 years? Well, the way to do that is to go into specific places in time and seed technology. So we're going to drop a spaceship with certain technology that we know that they can look at and backwards engineer pieces of it. They won't know what all of it is, but they can do pieces of it. Well, that's going to make them a little more technological advanced. We're going to drop another one, right? Another spacecraft. That, again, will forward them so many years. And we'll continue to do that to where by the time that ripple effects hits our future, we're now going to be 1,000 years ahead, and we're going to have the technology to do whatever it is that we need to do in this future. That kind of a thing. I think that that's possible.
Yeah,
it goes on the same line as like in the future, our bodies are breaking down. We need to come to the past to breed or to
get viable DNA.
Get viable DNA.
Well, that's possible too.
Also, after 47, what did we get? We got night vision.
Night vision.
We got fiber optics.
Fiber optics. Yep.
We even got TV.
Break
it down simple. Come on, TV.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we started getting vacuum tube.
Yeah.
A lot of things like that started coming in. Yeah.
So I think that had a lot to do with it. the fiber optics and the night vision, because the conspiracy goes that the big-eyed aliens, the Greys, had the film. It was a film on their eyes that let them see.
It's almost like a contact lens
that
allowed them to see in night vision.
Crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Fiber optics is what the ship was wired with.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's kind
Bob Lazar is the man.
He is the man.
It's kind of like the World of Worlds. The spaceship had the red, green, and blue filters on the camera. So
right.
So, are we at the right place
Yes.
in the program?
Yep.
So another possibility is that the objects are a natural phenomenon.
Phenomenal.
That we haven't fully grasped.
Phenomenal.
Rare atmospheric conditions or unusual weather patterns could be creating these sightings.
yeah.
Swamp gas.
Swamp gas.
Ball lightning. There you go.
Ball lightning.
Balloons. Yeah.
The concept of time travel, though still theoretical, also enters the equation.
Uh-oh. Time travel.
This is what we just talked about.
It is, isn't it?
Could these UFOs be craft from our own future?
Say that like the ancient aliens guy.
Ancient alien theorists believe that these craft could be from our own future. A glimpse into a time yet to come. The vastness of the universe allows for even more outlandish possibilities. Perhaps these objects originated from another dimension, which that's not so outlandish to me.
It is not. I mean, not with today. Even today's science gives that's a possibility.
You know,
That's what
things
Bob
do
Sterling said,
exist.
time and dimension.
Things do exist beyond the realm of our current understanding. I just know they do.
Yeah. And that goes back to the conversation we was having a little bit earlier, right? About that very same thing, is that I think our understanding of not just the cosmos or anything else, but of physics and all of that is baby steps compared to what it really is, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and I think as we learn more, then, you know, these things will start showing themselves. Because, you know, like I said, at one point, we didn't think we could ever even pass the speed of sound. And when we finally went past the speed of sound, that no longer was a barrier. But up to that point, that was a barrier. You cannot go past this speed.
Well, when the first locomotive steam engine was invented, they thought getting above, I don't remember what it was now, 30 mile an hour, we couldn't hack it. We couldn't breathe. We would die.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we need to really watch the time. We got 2 minutes and we need to really be at
Right.
2 hours.
2 hours. The beauty of the unidentified and the UFO lies in the fact that it keeps all options on the table while the search for extraterrestrial life remains a primary focus. We shouldn't discount the possibility of the entirety unforeseen explanations. The universe is a strange and wondrous place, and these UFOs might just be another piece of that cosmic puzzle waiting to be unraveled.
Wow. That's a good, we did good on this presentation.
We did.
I did. We really did.
You did get it.
Subject.
Yeah. Remember everybody, we've only got a couple minutes left. Thanks everybody for showing up tonight. Thanks everybody for calling in. We had 2 winners tonight, Jason.
2 winners.
And but thanks everybody for coming in, being a part of it. And I just want everybody to know that we have a book out, East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore, Edition 2. You can find it on Amazon, or you go to paranormal411.org, click the link, and purchase this book. And remember, join us. We will have a show on Tuesday and Thursday of next week, but we will not have one on Saturday.
All right.
Everybody have a good
Remember,
night.
everybody go visit Roger's page at
Yes. Halloween,
Halloween
sickness.
on YouTube.
And don't catch the sickness. Oh, man. Have a good night.
Good night.
Woo.